Hey y'all, sprinkle, sprinkle. How are y'all doing? Welcome in, welcome in. So we're going to be talking about we like masculine providers. Yes. I don't think y'all are understanding. Like sometimes y'all think I don't like men. No, we like masculine providers, not feminine broke men with excuses. You know, we don't like them. We like masculine providers, darling. Okay? So get it correct. Um, thank y'all. Okay, so I recently put out my Amazon wish list for some of my Patreon members and some of my um YouTubers, YouTube followers on my post area. And y'all have already sent me stuff for my birthday. So first I want to say thank y'all. Shout out to Noble Mystic. Thank you, Noble Mystic, for sending me all these goodies. She sent me like, I don't know if it's a he or a she, but their name is Noble Mystic, and they sent me 3 items. So if you're here, shout out to you, Noble Mystic. Yeah, it's my birthday next week. So I wanted a pillow for my bed back there, and I got this like really pretty flower pillowcase, and it comes with a pillow. If you purchase this, so or Noble Mystic, thank you. A little ASMR for y'all. Hold on, sorry. It looks like this. It's a really pretty. It's like handmade. It looks like, or really nice quality. Okay, so thank you. I'm gonna put this on my bed. It's so pretty. Okay. Oh, that'll be in the background of my videos. Appreciate that. Okay. What else did Noble Mystic send me? Something else jolly. I don't know what my scissors. I don't know what this is, but we're talking about masculine men and providers. And those are the only types of guys that you should be dating. Everyone else should get dismissed so that they could go and figure out what to do with their lives besides chase women that they can't afford. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all. I appreciate you guys. So let me see what this is. It looks like a candle. Did she send me a candle? She sent me the Maison Louis Marie candle. It's a bougie, a bougie perfume candle. So, oh my gosh, it smells so good. This is an expensive candle, basically. So thank you, ma'am. I appreciate you. This is going to look so nice on my nightstand. Burning, making the room smell extra bougie. So thank you so much. Yay. I really wanted that candle too. Like, let me go ahead and put this on here because I really want this candle. And she sent me another gift. Dang, I'm getting spoiled. Okay. Thank y'all. My birthday is actually next week, but I had already put my wish list out. Okay, so a table lamp, you know, one of those little touch lamps that you charge up, brings ambiance to your area. Well, I wanted one of these for my coffee table. Okay. Oh, this is the shade. It's like a cream shade. It comes with a light bulb. That's nice. And a charger. And I think it's bronze or gold hardware. Yeah. Comes in little pieces. So what the heck? Yeah. So this is the base of it. It's really pretty. So yeah. Put it together like this. This is how the bottom looks. Look how pretty this is. Isn't it beautiful? I think there's something else that's supposed to go with it. Oh yeah. I'm supposed to put this on right here in the middle. My wish list Here, I'll link it in the comments for you. Don't send anything until after. Don't send anything until like Friday next week. I think, yeah, because I'm going to be out of town. And I'll be back Saturday next week. Or if it's like 2-day shipping, you can send it today. I'm leaving Saturday. So if you get like, if it's a fast ship, then you could send it today. But if it's like going to take a while, send it after next week. Yeah. It looks like this. Oh, this is really pretty. I love, look how shiny. Thank you so much, Noble Mystic. I love this. Yeah. I'm going on vacation. I sure am. And much needed vacation. It is, you said it's Pisces season. Okay, so let's talk about what we're here to talk about, shall we? Okay. You said the lip filler is too much? Girl, I haven't had lip filler in over 7 or 8 months. Okay, this is lipstick. Okay. And please don't worry about my lips. I always overdraw them. And I always try different lipsticks. And even if they were filler, they're dissolvable, baby. They wear off. Okay. And honestly, it is my face, and I can do whatever I want with it. All right. And let me tell y'all something about these lips. Men love them. No lie. James loved when I got lip enhancers, lip plumper. And so do other men. They be looking. All right. So here's my wish list. I'm gonna put them here. I'm serious. They do. Like if they didn't, I wouldn't be getting them. Right? James always said, "Oh, you got your lips done. It looks so good. Let me see. Ooh, it looks good." Okay. Thank you. They like it, baby. Go. You need to go get you some. All right. Thank you. Your bangs shorter, please. This is a wig, and I curled them. I'm just gonna put the roller in them since y'all got all these critiques, darling. They just haven't been curled up too long. But I'll put this in here for you, lady. There we go. You want to see my eyes, my beautiful eyes? There you go. Oh, okay. So masculine men, they like big lip. They love these lips, darling. Always get compliments. Okay, so I'm rolling my bangs, girl. She told me I got to cut my bangs. I'm not finna cut this wig. I'm finna roll this wig. Okay, so thank you so much for my gifts. So much. Okay, they wrote me a little letter. Enjoy your gifts, Noble Mystic. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Happy birthday. Yes. Love this lamp. Love my flower pillowcase. Love my candle. Thank you so much. All right. A masculine provider. Yes, that's what we all want, right? Somebody that's gonna say, don't worry about it. I'll take care of it. Don't stress over it. It's done. Whatever you need done, let me know. This is da da da. Okay. That's what we like. And someone that is consistent and someone that's going to do what you need them to do when you need them to do it, not 3 weeks later. Okay, you might as well not even do it. All right, because some of these men don't realize that when you procrastinate, that's like rude. And it makes you look like you're not able to do anything. It makes you look incapable. Okay, because a lot of men don't realize this. They just be doing stupid stuff and they don't even realize how it's making them look. And we all know that men are ego driven. Okay. And so if we explain to them how they look in the eyes of others, maybe it'll help them change. Okay. So when y'all say that y'all are going to do something and you procrastinate, it just makes you look incapable. And that makes you look less masculine. And it makes you look like we need to go ask another man. Do you understand? It doesn't make us frustrated. It doesn't make us mad at you. It just makes us think that you're incapable. And then we trust you a little bit less and less, which means that we're not going to trust you, and we're going to question everything you do after that. Okay. I'm trying to help these men out here to see themselves because they don't see themselves. Okay. When we ask you to do something, and you get on the task as soon as possible and get it done, that gives us more faith, more trust in you. We want to brag about you more, and we see you as a better person. Do you understand? So especially when a woman, because she asks you for something, she needs it then, not in 8 weeks, not in 2 weeks, because she would have asked you 2 weeks ahead. She would ask you in 2 weeks if she needed it in 2 weeks. She said today, do it today. Okay. Because there's nothing more frustrating and makes a woman look at a man like they're garbage than when they don't come through and follow through on their word. That's why a long time ago, men were like, if you don't have your word, you don't have anything. And that's true for women too. Like if you say something, you don't do it, you look like your ego is like, we're not going to tell you to your face unless, we're evil. We're not going to tell you to your face, but every time you procrastinate and do less things like in a timely manner, we don't see you the same. You're like, and sooner or later, we're just going to ask some other man. And we're not even going to ask you anymore. Thank y'all, sprinkle, sprinkle. So, how are y'all today? A masculine man, when they hear something, they get it done quick, fast, in a hurry. They don't wait around, okay? Provider boyfriend got upset because you put financial conditions for marriage. We are not talking for 1 week now, and he did not send the allowance this month. What to do? Talk to the next one, ma'am. You got to stand strong on your standards, because if they think that they're going to marry you and stop doing things for you, you're going to be right here in my comments talking about, Shera, I got married and he stopped doing things for me. So what kind of life do you want? It's your choice. If he doesn't want to provide for you in the marriage, if he doesn't want to do nothing, if he thinks once you're married, that's it, you're just going to live in his house and give the scraps that he gives you, then that's the life you're going to live. You understand? So you need to make it clear that you're not going to walk down the aisle with no man who ain't going to give you the lifestyle that you desire. You deserve that. Okay. So you need to just let him think about it. It's better to continue on with you than to start over fresh with someone else, because they're all going to want money. All right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. How to know from first conversation if he is a provider. If he spends, you can't know by words. You can only know by actions. Okay. So thank you so much. But you can only know by actions. So if you show him something on your phone and say, I've been saving up for this, and he goes ahead and takes the phone and purchases it for you with his credit card information, that's a sign that he's a provider. If he pays for everything and then I'll give you some money, because tell him to put this, he'll be like, here's some money, put it in your account. That's a provider. When he asks you what you need and you tell him and he purchases it or gives you the money right then and there, that's a provider. Okay. You can't tell by conversation. He can say anything that doesn't prove anything. His actions are the proof. Okay. So he must be providing to be a provider. All right. There's nothing he can say but there's a lot he can do. There's nothing he can say, but there's a lot he can do. No words, baby. Men's words are worthless these days. You understand? Because none of them, well, not none of them, a lot of them are lying. So words count anymore, darling. They have to do actions. Okay, so another way that women see men, like we deem you masculine, provider type, or masculine men, by how you handle situations. If you're going to go back and forth and argue with a woman just to win the argument, that's feminine. Okay. If you are correct, there is no argument. She's just letting you know how she feels about what happened. She's not arguing with you. A masculine man understands that a woman is not arguing with him. She's telling him how she feels, and he's listening and not trying to make excuses or go back and forth about how this person feels and how they should or should not feel. You understand? So a masculine man, a masculine provider man will listen to what you're saying, understand, and then ask what is the solution. Do you understand? Going back and forth, competing and you know, arguing is very feminine. It's like, no, a really masculine man will listen, find the solution, present the solution, and everybody's gonna move forward. Okay. Arguing with women is very feminine. You're not gonna win. It's not about winning. It's about shutting up, listening, and doing something about it. Okay? That's what a masculine man does. He takes control of the situation and finds the solution, not create a further problem. Okay? So if y'all are sitting up in there going back and forth arguing, all he's doing is making excuses and trying to point the finger the other way. Now, if and a masculine man takes accountability. You understand? He says, okay, well, I see how you felt that was not right. Is there anything I could do to prevent this next time? Blah, 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 blah. Or I could see how you see that was not, in our best interest. So I'll take note for next time. Thank you for bringing it to my attention. Are you okay? That kind of response versus, well, you did this 2 weeks ago, or you did that, or you, it's like, ugh, child, So another trait of a masculine man and provider, they don't compete with you. They're not in competition with you at all. They want you to be happy. They want you to have what you want. They want you to be in your feminine. They're not competing with you at all. They're not asking you to pay for nothing. They're not competing with you. They're not trying to, down you. They're not trying to manipulate you. They are there for you. They're not an op living in your house. Do you understand? Okay. There you go. Sprinkle, sprinkle. They are not an op. Some of y'all are living with your ops because y'all are dealing with feminine men, and they're your competition, and they wish they were you, or they think they are you, or they think they're the prize. Y'all don't want that. Okay. How do you fix lack of urgency in a man? Get another one. Always have a roster, because listen to me very carefully, ladies. When a man likes you times 10, or he likes you or whatever, and he's masculine and he understands how you view him, he's not going, his ego and his pride will not let your opinion of him lessen, especially if you can go get another one and a better one. Do you understand? And also, you can compliment them on their sense of urgency whenever they do something in a timely manner. You can compliment them. Oh my gosh, I love how you get right into action and solve the problem. That's one of the things I really like about you. So you can compliment them on their sense of urgency when they have it. When they don't have it, you could say, you know what? Without trying to nag them, you can like, you know what? I appreciate that you want to help out in the situation, but I really need it done today. So that's the main goal, of getting it done today. If they make an excuse of why they can't get it done, then tell them, you know what? Don't worry about it. I'll find someone else to do it. That means you are not good enough. You lack the accountability and the masculinity that I need in order to see you in a certain way. I will go get another man. It doesn't even mean that you're seeing that other man. You could just hire another man with his money. I'll go get someone else to. Don't worry about it. That means he ain't finna get none no time soon. You finna be mad at him for a long time. It's gonna cost him more not to get up and go do what you need him to do right then and there. It's gonna cost him more in the long run. So if he's smart, he's gonna get up and go do it. Okay? Because every time he lets you down, you're less and less attracted to him, less and less, seeing him as masculine. Thank you. Thank you. You said I'm looking gorgeous today. Member for 5 months. Thank you, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Let's see how the bangs are turning out. Oh, there you go. Cute. All right, that's better. Okay. Thank you so much. When we ask for allowance, should he give it to us right then and there? Well, if you're on a direct deposit, it should go into your account every month on the same day. But if you ask for it, you need to accept a day that you get every single time on that day, and tell him before you meet up, be like, you know what? Don't forget to bring it, or I'm gonna be sad. Okay, thank you, Brittany. Used your advice and told a guy that invited me on a trip that he needs to send me 1 to 2K that'll be missing from work for those days. Correctly done. Yes. Did he respond? Did he send it to you, girl? You ain't finna be nobody arm candy and miss out on your money at home. Okay. Thank you so much. You're so sweet. Okay, so yeah, you did right. Get your money, ma'am. Speaking of getting your money, okay, so one of my subscribers on YouTube that subscribe to both my channels, they have their own business and they sent me some products. So I got this in the mail. Thank you so much. This is Elixir of Eden. That's the name of her store. It is a vegan cosmetics company. And you can use the code plants in greens if you order from her. I linked her in the description bar. So Elixir of Eden sent me a bunch of lip products. Okay, so I have like all these new lippies, matte lip stains. Let's see what else this is. Yeah, a bunch of matte lip stains. Ooh, I've been into matte lip stains. Perfect timing. So here's a really pretty nude. Let's see what this other one is. Oh my gosh. What do you think about a guy having IG for his dog? If he makes money, shoot, why not? If he's making money off that dog. A lot of people have them for their pets so they can get paid. Okay, this is a really, I'm taking this on vacation. This is very tropical looking. This is by Elixir of Eden, and the link is in the description bar. It's a vegan cosmetics company, and it's by one of our subscribers. Okay, this is her business, and she sent me a bunch of product. Okay, it's the first link in the description bar if y'all are curious and want to go check out her old website. They sent me lipstick. Oh my gosh. Oh, they have lipsticks too. Oh, look at the packaging. Very sleek. Oh, that's a really pretty nude. Ooh, I'm gonna have so much lipstick. Gosh, let me open some more. I get excited for makeup, y'all. Y'all know I love makeup. Another lipstick. This is a pretty pink. That's pretty. Okay, more. And masculine men don't care if you wear makeup and do your hair and your nails. They want you to be feminine because they're masculine, and it's the perfect balance. Doesn't smell like anything, so that's good. It's like fragrance free. This is a pretty pink. Masculine men don't sit up there and critique your looks, talking about, oh, you don't need to wear that. Oh, you don't need to. That's feminine men who are always looking at how you look and knowing all about your wigs and makeup and stuff like that. Masculine men just like, as long as you look pretty. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this is really pretty. Ooh, I know I'm gonna really love this color. This looks like a color I have on, kind of. Just gonna put it over. Yeah, it's almost a perfect match. Love this. Thank you, Elixir of Eden. I love these products. They feel really soft moist on the lips. What is this? This is called Brilliant. Okay, this is a lip gloss. Okay. Yes. Love this. You said how to cope with getting older. Take care of yourself. That's how you cope, man. Girl, what else you gonna do? Give up? Look, this is a pretty brownish nude. It's like a toasty nude. Girl, take care of yourself. That's how you cope with it. All right. Self-care. Make yourself a priority. Oh, this is pretty. Oh, I'm taking this one on vacation too. This is that hot pink. Ooh, yes. Thank you, girl. This will look good with some cute sunglasses on. I'm taking that. Uh-huh. You feel insecure about your legs, like flowy linen or silk pants, feminine enough. Yeah. Or a long skirt. Or a long dress or a maxi dress. Ooh, this is Parisian pink. This is really pretty. It's like a nudish pink. Parisian pink. Okay, I'm going to see that other color that I liked. Hold on. This one. Pink Pizzazz. That's the name of that one. Pink Pizzazz. All right, and this one is creamy lipstick, lustrous latte. Yes. Your boyfriend watches corn when we're broken up, and I'm very disgusted by it. Do I break up with him? No, they're going to watch it before, during, and after you. There's nothing you can do about it. Grow up. Sprinkles. What if he makes money off of buying and selling Pokemon? Good for him. At least he ain't dusty and living with his mama. All right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Rather him do that than begging you for money. All right. Like, literally, y'all got to grow up, baby. Y'all have to grow up. You understand? Y'all can't sit there and cry over stuff you can't do nothing about. You understand? Men are disgusting. Okay? Repeat after me. Men are disgusting. They're going to do those disgusting things. Are they paying your bills? That's all that matters. Are they giving you money? That's all that matters. Men are disgusting. They're going to do what they do. Let them do what they do and collect their money. All right. Ooh, it's a clear one. I needed a clear gloss. Thank you. Elixir of Eden. Thank you, girl. This is her. She's gorgeous. Yes. Okay. Thank you, Alicia. She's the founder of Elixir of Eden. These are all vegan products, by the way. All right. So thank you. I'm going to be using that as well. She sent me a whole bunch of stuff, y'all. Ooh, what is these? Ooh, lip liner. Ooh. You see, y'all find icks and everything. I know. Look, girl, he blinked. He blinked when I was talking to him. Do I break up with him? Oh, this is a pretty, pretty color. Look at that. Taking that on vacation too. That blink though, exactly like, girl. Oh, this is pretty red. Y'all have to stop being so sensitive, darling. Gotta stop being so sensitive. Men are gonna do what they're gonna do. Just gotta get their money. You said as long as them corns are legal. Exactly. As long as they're not no illegal corns, we're good. Oh, this is runway red. You don't want the FBI busting in your house, okay? This is a pretty red. Love this. And they're all vegan. And the lipstick tubes are heavy. They're not like that cheap stuff. They're like heavy. So this is high quality packaging. And I love these. Very nice. Going to be wearing all of these. Thank you so much. Definitely appreciate it. And congratulations on your business, Elixir of Eden. You can go to eofebeauty.com. And it's also linked in the description bar as the first link. And then there's a code plants in green for 15% off. Plants and greens. Okay. Use that to get you a little discount. Y'all can have all these beautiful colors as well. I definitely taken all of these bright colors on vacation with me. So I'm going somewhere tropical. And it's going to be perfect for that. So thank you so much. I appreciate that. And she wrote me a beautiful letter saying, thank you for all you do for women. And then there's a little private letter inside. So thank you so much, Alicia. I truly appreciate you. Okay. Very proud of your beautiful cosmetics vegan business. Love it. Okay. Put that in there. They're very thoughtful, yeah. Yes, ma'am. This is the owner. She's one of our Sprinkle followers, and she also follows my other channel as well. So this is her. Her name is Alicia. Shout out to Alicia. Sprinkle. And I'm actually wearing the lipstick that she sent me right now. Let me see what the name of this color is. I have to get my little magnifying glasses because this print on here is kind of small. Ooh. LG17. That's the name of this one. I don't think that there's a name on it, but LG17 is this one. It's really pretty pink. Lip Gloss Brilliant LG17. So that's the color. Okay. You said you expected a gift for your birthday after he had been chasing you for a year. Did you tell him it was your birthday and you was expecting a gift? Did you tell him? Because men are stupid and you gotta tell them what you want. They can't just read your mind. And plus, I told you, most men don't remember your birthday. They remember how much they spent on you. So you gotta send them that list and tell them this is what I want. Send it to me. My birthday is, and you need to tell them the day. Okay. Sprinkle. Thank you, pretty Leah XXO. Thank you, ma'am. Sprinkle. So yeah, y'all can't just say, oh, my birthday's tomorrow. They don't know what you want. They don't know what you like. They don't know nothing. You got to send them instructions. Okay. It's very simple. Send them links and where to send it, or send them the wish list that conceals the address, whatever. You can't just be sitting there. Send him instructions. He's not going to do too much. What are your thoughts on marijuana? I don't know. I'm not a marijuana smoker, so I don't really have any thoughts on it. I wouldn't date someone that did it. Honestly, I'm too bougie for that. You know, I don't like the way it smells. Yeah. It's not my cup of tea. Thank you. See, I said I'm too bougie for that. I'm too bougie for that. I would not I don't want my hair to smell like that. I don't want my lips to turn gray. I don't want my skin to turn gray. I don't want to be around anyone that smells like that. I don't want to, you know what I mean? So no. If you do it for medicinal purposes, great. It's your medicine. You got a prescription for that. I just don't understand why people just don't get the gummies or whatever and stop smelling like that. Situationship saw you sitting with a group of friends, which also included guys. He blocked me. I don't want him to badmouth me. Girl, well, that's why y'all don't get situationships. That's not your man. You ain't his woman. He all in his feelings. He's probably feminine. That's why he can't commit and be a masculine man. Girl, let that man go. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna go cry to tell somebody his situationship is in a group of friends because he don't want to commit because he ain't masculine or rich enough to find a woman that will accept him for him? Good. Tell them. Let them tell them. That's what I think of situationships. It's for cowards, time wasters, placeholders, and people that can't afford to actually date. So what are you gonna do? Say the girl that I wished I could date, or the girl that I'm not rich enough to take care of, who I don't have no type of commitment with, was talking to other people, and I got mad and in my feelings like a little bi. And I'm sitting over here crying, so I'm gonna spread rumors about her. Wonderful. You know what? Let him be feminine. Let him gossip. Let him do his feminine thing. He's too emotional for me. A real man would have came up and introduced himself. You understand? That's why you ain't dealing with one. A real man would have came up and introduced himself with the deepest voice. And that would have been a turn on. Why? Because that's a masculine thing. Running and hiding and blocking people is like, he's a little girl. No thanks. If you ain't gonna come up and introduce yourself, you can keep it moving because it's too feminine for me. All right. Just you avoided it. You avoided him, girl. You good. Next. You said he stared at you and ran away because he's a girl. In his mind, girl, he's the feminine one. He got emotionally offended and ran off and cried. Good for you. Okay. Remember, masculinity. Not you don't want a little boy. You don't want nobody that's gonna run around and cry because he's seeing you with a group of people. That's just stupid. Okay. You should send him an unblock if he tries to unblock you. You need to send him an unblock fee or re-entry fee when he calm down, get his hormones under control. You know what I'm saying? Girl, like I said, a masculine man would have came up and introduced himself and gave you a hug. Do you understand? So y'all need to date older instead of these little boys out here. You said most men aren't masculine emotionally. That's because y'all let them get away with being feminine. All right. They start crying, you start, oh, it's okay. Instead of laughing, you're supposed to be laughing. Oh, it's okay. You're supposed to be laughing at them. All right. Potential provider, but he wants me to spend time and stay around, but not spending no money. Well, then, girl, you already know. If he ain't paying, what you not doing? Staying. Okay. Repeat after me. If he's not paying, you not staying. That's what you do. Potential is not provided. That's a potential person who wants you to spend time with him, but spending no money. Tell him put a financial obstacle in his path in order to spend time with you and see if he spends the money. It's like, oh my gosh, I really want to see you this weekend, but I have to take care of this for Aunt Ethel, or I got to pay for this, or I have to do this for this amount of money, and I don't want to, if he tries to reschedule it, or you can say, unless you want to give me the money, ... Give, not borrow, and I can't pay you back. All right, see if he'll do it. Otherwise, he don't really like you, girl. He's a time waster. Put a financial obstacle in his path for him to remove in order to see you. If he's a potential provider, he'll provide. If he's a potential time waster, he will make an excuse not to do it. That's it. You said, well, using the word provider is crazy. It ain't crazy if you mean what you said and say what you meant. Okay. If you tell somebody, okay, what are you looking for? Provider, masculine provider, gentleman, man, generous, masculine provider type man. Is that you? Then keep it moving. Ain't got no time to waste. Okay. I'm saying that straight up. Don't ever come up to me and ask me what I'm looking for, because I'm going to tell you. If you don't like it, you can step. You know, because I don't like wasting time. I don't want your stanky breath in my face if you ain't finna do nothing. You know. Anyway. Like, boy, get up out of here if you ain't providing time. You wasting both of our times. So, anyway, you said you think I would rob someone. I would never rob someone. I'm telling them straight up I like money. If they don't have none, move. That's just, I'm very blunt. Okay. I'm not mean, but I'm very blunt. Like, don't waste our time. You got time, I got time, but I don't want to waste it with somebody. That's not going to happen. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of guys need to understand this. If you're walking to a woman, if you are a masculine man, and you're walking up to a woman, and you know you broke, keep walking and walk past her. Okay. There ain't nothing worse than a broke man sitting up in your face. Okay. Trying to tell you this, and that, knowing he ain't got no money, knowing he can't afford a relationship, knowing he can't take this to the next level, knowing he can't do nothing but sit here and try to boost his ego and his social status in front of other people so they can think he got some money. Look, that's why you start straight up. Make him buy your drink. Make him put your stuff on his tab right away if it's in a bar. Okay? As soon as they walk up to you, you getting a fresh drink, close your tab. Because some men will wait until you got a fresh drink so they can't be like, oh, do you need a drink? Soon as they walk up, let's say you got a fresh drink, right? As soon as they walk up, close your tab. Excuse me, bartender, can I close my tab? How much is it? Wave the bill around. Oh, really? How much is it again? He's sitting over there. He's going to let you pay. No game. Dismissed. Do you understand? That's what I do. Like, every time I go out, when I was younger, some of them slick. They try to walk up to you after you get a fresh drink. Close this tab. You buying, you paying for it? Put everything on yours? I know that's right. You're going to sit here and waste my time? It's going to cost you. Some food, some drinks, perhaps. You're welcome. Don't be sitting there trying to be nice. Nice don't get nowhere. If you're blunt and they can feel masculine and boost that ego in front of your face, they're going to do it every time. They get mad and start crying, and just dismiss them. You don't want that anyway. You said, have the bartender move it to the tab. Exactly. A married man interested in you and flirts a lot, but not consistent. How to make him invest in the relationship? By asking him for something. See if he'll do it. Got to ask him for money. They're used to women. They're used to women asking them for stuff. They married. Just ask. They used to it. Don't act brand new, girl. Ask him for what you want. What you need, what you want. Either he can or he can't. Next. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for hitting the like button. Appreciate it. Mm-hmm. You said being mean is a form of abuse. So is being broke and you trying to date a woman. That's a form of abuse too. I mean, a broke man dating a woman. That's a form of abuse too. So don't even fall for that. You can be mean just like he can be broke. And your meanness will get rid of him and his brokenness. You understand? Problem solved. All right, y'all be like, being mean is a form of abuse. So is being broke, sir. Yeah, or ma'am. I don't know if you're a sir or ma'am, but yeah, so is being broke. Okay. It's not a form of abuse. You know it's abuse when you walk up to a woman and you know you ain't got no money and you finna try to sit there and waste her time and tell her lies, string her on. That's abuse as well. Okay. Next. You ain't got no money? Go home. You said they want women to tolerate everything while they abuse. We ain't even tolerating your brokenness. So goodbye. Hey, please tell me to know if you're this blunt or funny in real life or private. Look, when I get a couple of drinks, I'm this blunt, darling. Yes. I'll say it in a nicer way if I haven't drank. I was like, oh, so what do you do for a living? Oh, okay. So, oh, excuse me, I need to close my tab. Yeah. How much is it? Then I'll jokingly see I have a more of a sense of humor when I'm nice, nasty. I say, oh, here you go. They'll just take it. They'll laugh and take it. You know what I'm saying? You got to be cute though. Can't be sitting up there ugly looking like who did it and why. You just take the little tab that they give you, look at it, and just give it to him. Since he's sitting over there talking to you. If he laughs and doesn't take it and walks away, then he can't come back. Which means other men can approach that have money and will buy your stuff, you know? So I'm just gonna be who I am. I will you don't even have to know my name. You could sit up there and approach. And I will just here you go. What is this? They think it's the phone number. Oh, that's my tab. Blink, 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 blink. Then they'll reach in that wallet. Well, just transfer it to my tab. Or here's my credit card. And they'll smile. They know they in because you made them pay. And then they know they can talk to you. They're trying to impress you from the start. That's how you get them. How did the patriarchy flip the script? What? What do you mean? How did the patriarchy flip the script? They found Pick Misha. That's how. Sprinkle, sprinkle. They found a woman who liked them more than she liked herself. That's what happened. So it's easy to do with Pick Misha, baby. All right. So yes, don't be afraid of them thinking you're a gold digger. It doesn't matter. Can they impress you? That's what they're thinking about right now. Can they impress you? Gold diggers aren't digging for free drinks. Okay. Anybody can buy a drink. Any man at that bar can come and buy your drink. Okay. He's trying to impress you, and you're trying to see if he has an attitude towards spending. Do you understand? So if he likes you, he's going to take that little tab and he's going to pay it. And he's going to pay for everything else for the rest of the night if he's standing by you, try to talk to you. You understand? And from the start, he knows you like men to spend on you. He knows you're not afraid to ask for what you want. He knows that you know your value and your worth. And he's going to either get with the program or not. Sure, I'm starting to work at a gym in the morning. Any advice being open to meeting clients and providers? I don't know if you're supposed to mix business with pleasure, ma'am, but you can smile and make a little eye contact. But I don't know how that's going to work unless they take that risk and they're like, hey, I really like you. Give me your number. But then hopefully it won't be awkward if things don't work out and you got to see them all the time. So I don't tend to like to mix business with pleasure, but if they come on to you, see what they're talking about. You said high value men are always with women who like security and financial providing. Exactly, because they know their worth. Okay, so stop being nice, ladies. A masculine man won't find you offensive. A masculine man won't think it's weird to pay. A masculine man will take that tab from you and pay it for you, okay? That's what a masculine man will do. Even if he likes you or not. Even if he plans to call you or ask for your number or not. He'll just take it. Just out of intrigue alone, okay? And if you look good and he walked up to you and didn't have the money to pay your tab, he shouldn't have been walking up to you in the first place, okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. But this is another way to weed out non-generous men. And if you have some food on that tab, even better. I've done that so many times. Ate a whole meal, had a few drinks. Man come up to me, close the tab, bartender, and hand him the entire thing. Just hand him. If he wants to proceed, he got to pay that tab. Put the rest of it on there, or whatever else we drink. Mhm. What? You said if a broke man walk up to you, you are offended. I know. Your husband always says your budget is tight. You're a stay-at-home mom, and he gives me $100 for my personal stuff, and he pays everything else we need at home. His excuse is he's paying debts. Okay, so $100. How long does this $100 last? Like, how long is this $100 supposed to last? A week, a day, a month? Like, how much? How much he's giving you a month? That's my question. $100 for how long? A day? 2 days? What is it? Somebody says you need a new husband. I need to know how long that's supposed to last, man. Would you a week? Somebody said, get out the calculator. Well, you know what I would do if I were you, since your man is broke, or he's just not giving you no money? Okay. So you need to start asking people for money in his presence, like on the phone. Just get your phone, get your phone, and be like, oh, let me use the calculator. It looks more like a phone. Hello. Hi, grandma. Call the most vulnerable member of your family. Yeah, how's grandpa? Yeah, is he doing well? Okay. Yeah. I hate to ask you, and I know you're on a fixed income, but I need some money. Yeah, I know I'm married. Yeah, he's in debt. He can't afford anything, right? Embarrassed that A. Embarrassed that A. Yeah, he's put us on a budget. He can barely afford anything. He's like, oh, I did. Oh, grandma says to get another job. Okay, you're gonna see if you can ask the church. Thank you so much. Okay, let me know. I'm gonna call you back Sunday evening. I love you, Grandma. Grandma's gonna help me out. You gotta work on that. You gotta bruise that ego a little bit. He's gonna be like, your grandma gonna take up a church collection for you because as a masculine provider, man, I can only give you $100 a week, girl. You better tell him to find another job, another stream of income, ask for a raise, do some side hustling, do some DoorDash. I don't even care. Because if you got to go call grandma and get her church involved, he's going to feel real stupid now, isn't he? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Do the most, ma'am. Embarrass him. And you, grandma, don't tell nobody. I know you be gossiping and stuff, and don't tell the whole family. See, men care how they look in front of other people, not how they look in front of you, because they're ego driven. They know you gonna take anything and everything because you their wife. Granny, mother, auntie, cousin, if they know the tea, he's gonna look real bad, and then he's gonna have to go do something about it, or the whole family's gonna call him a loser. Okay, so bring him in, even if it's a fake phone call. Embarrass him. How cheap men are, he'll probably say to ask grandma for more. No, grandma got to be talking about him on the other line like trash. Okay. You need to respond, Grandma, I know. I try to tell him. He just won't do anything. Okay. Oh, you got somebody you want me to meet? But I'm still married, Grandma. right. Mm-hmm. What do you do if he thinks you're dumb? Ask him questions for everything that you should already know the answers to. If he thinks you're dumb, be real dumb. Tell people he thinks you're dumb. Embarrass him still. Say, oh, he thinks I'm dumb, so well, I didn't say that. Well, he thinks I'm dumb. Watch the panic in his eye. When you go to visit your mom or for the holidays, and they're like, how are y'all? How have y'all been? Oh, well, he just thinks I'm dumb. He'll be embarrassed. You turn 36 this Friday. Happy birthday, girl. Single, no roster, and currently have no friends to go out with. I already bought a beautiful birthday outfit and got my hair and nails done. How can I celebrate solo? I am from MS. Okay. Go out, girl. Go out. Go out by yourself. Go to a nice restaurant bar. I don't know what they got over there, but maybe you can go to karaoke Friday night, karaoke. There's a lot of drunk people in there buying drinks. Then they'll sing you a duet, sing you happy birthday or whatever, Go do something fun that you like to do. I don't know. I don't know if you like karaoke. Go do something fun by yourself and celebrate by yourself. You'll always meet people when you go out. Okay. So you're never really going to be alone. Go to a fun, festive place and have fun. Somebody will buy you a birthday drink. Smile, get in the mood to be cheerful. Go do something interactive, What? You said playing dumb is fun sometimes. Sure is. You said not a duet. When I was younger, that's what I used to do. Go to karaoke. By myself, dress cute. Didn't have to pay for nothing. Ever. Okay. Don't go to no hotel. That's bad advice. People gonna think you trying to get up to the room. Okay. That's a great idea. I know, girl. Yeah. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I missed your question. Hold on. You live in a small town in New York. I don't know where to find a man. I also feel maybe if I lose weight, that would help. Okay, yeah. Restaurant bars. There's lots of men that live alone, that go out to eat at dinner. Restaurant bars around dinner time, lunchtime, happy hour time. Okay. I don't know if you have the town is that small, but you need some restaurant bars, can't you? Yeah. I don't know how much weight you are, so you want to lose or whatever, but go out now and observe and learn and socialize until you lose the weight. You never know. Somebody might come on to you already the weight that you are. But go have fun. He said he would send you a G weeks ago. Now can't. Okay, because he lied. Believed him. What did you do in these weeks that you thought he was sending you this money? How long did you talk to him on the phone? How nice did you treat him? How many pics did you send him, girl? You see what he did? He just bought time with no money. He bought your attention, but never paid for it. So if he can't give it to you today, you don't need it, you don't want it, and you're not going to be talking to him or wasting your time with him, not even on the phone. You understand? Aim higher. If you are dealing with a man who needs a whole week to send you $1,000, he's broke. Okay? If he can't do it then and there, he can't do it, period. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Just say, okay, well, let me know when it's done. I'll talk to you then, and then don't talk to them until it's done. If they text you good morning, what you doing? Send them the Cash App link, send them the Venmo link, and that's it. If he text you the next day, or however it was pretty good, send them the link. They're going to realize if they don't pay, they're not going to get any action. They're not going to get any response from you. They're not going to get any emotional response or anything. They're just going to keep getting that link. Okay. Eventually they'll pay or they'll give up. Either way, you're not wasting your time and energy on someone who never meant to do anything for you in the first place. You said you're a man. Can you be watching this? If you value women's worth, you're not going to need to watch this. If you're a masculine provider, man, you don't need to understand any of this because you already know what you got to be doing. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said feminine men don't keep promises. Yeah. We were talking and we were trying to tell the men, when a woman asks you to do something and you procrastinate on it, it makes you look really bad. It makes you look like you're unable to do it. It makes women trust you less. It makes women see you in a whole different light as if you are incapable. So when you promise a woman something, when you future fake, when you do all of this stuff and you don't even follow through on it, it just makes you look bad. It makes you look incapable of doing so. It makes you look like you're unable to do these things and that you were just trying to impress her with something that you didn't have. And a lot of times women are so stupid that they believe you. And that's when the men feel like it's okay to not do anything because they're getting the results before they give anything anyway. They're getting the results before they do anything. And a lot of women are quick to stay on the phone with a man for hours, to text them, to send them pictures, before they get anything out of them because they're dumb enough to sit there and believe it. Okay. I always say a man of action is the type of man you want. Okay. A man of action, not a man of words. Oh, thank you, ma'am. Yes, I got your gift. In the beginning of the video, I was saying thank you so much. Is this you? Is this you, or did you send another gift? Okay, so Noble Mystic, is this you? Thank you, thank you. You sent glasses case? Okay, maybe that's on the way. Okay, I gotta go check for tomorrow. I'll go check tomorrow. It could be, yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Just Teresa, also. You said you love me, you rarely like anyone. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you, girl. I try. Okay. You said your neighbors are judging you because you got a male slave who buys you stuff and does jobs for me as well as a boyfriend. She need to be asking for tips, not judging you. Asking for how you do that, girl. Okay, thank you, Peony Bun. I will check tomorrow because I'll go check today, later on this afternoon, to see if anything arrived. Because I got some gifts this morning. Okay. Thank y'all. But if y'all are going to send anything else on my wish list, or if it's not going to come by Friday, wait till next week because I'm going on vacation. Yeah. You said, what to do if a beautiful relationship with a provider ended and they all of a sudden switched up? Okay. Look at yourself and say, hey, girl, you're such a cute placeholder. I'm so sad you didn't see that you were a placeholder. But guess what? Now it's time to go and find someone better. All right. Because that's all that relationship was you were holding a place for whoever was next. Okay. Sometimes men aren't trying to commit long term. They're just looking for a placeholder. There's nothing wrong. Okay. The relationship is over. Accept it and move forward. There's nothing you can do about it. And he's gonna go over there and beg like pick Misha. It's like, okay, well, that was fun. I learned a lot. Now I can improve myself, level up myself, and go get a better one with more money. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. Next. If he tries to come back, charge him. Do you understand? Re-entry fee. You said, why do pygmishas get mad when other women aren't pygmishas? Because they look stupid. That's why. They have to defend their dust and their pygmisha ways, and it gets tiring. So they rather you just be a pygmy so they don't have to explain their like for dust. I don't know. They want you to understand the dust, not reject the dust. Okay, but if you don't like the dust, then they look stupid, right? And they don't want to look stupid, so they get mad. Think about this. If you're getting everything paid for, if men are paying your bills, buying you gifts, and here come Pygmisha talking about how she gave her man money, how he won't do nothing, he won't find a job, but she love him. It's because she gonna look stupid, you know? So they don't like when you're not a Pygmisha because you can't relate to them, and it looks dumb when they try to tell you their problems. That's why. Okay. You said I'm still promoting what culture? Or what though? Can you even afford to be in here, sir? Here come the brokies. Men with real money, masculine men, they know women are naturally expensive. That's why they get their money up before they try to approach one. Okay. So you need to go take notes from a masculine man because that you are not. Wonderful. But what if I feel like he is the best I'd ever get? Well, then you're stupid. Because if you can't do better than you already did, then what's the point? You need to do better. Challenge yourself. Right? You limiting yourself. Why would you do that? Never limit yourself. There's always a better one out there. There's always one with more money. Go find them. There's always one that's nicer. There's always one that's more generous. There's always one that looks better. There's always one that likes you more. Go find them. Put yourself out there, level yourself up, and go get them. It's that simple. Stop doubting yourself. You just have to keep going, no matter what. Can't sit there and say, oh, that was the best one and the only one. Okay. So far. So far. Okay. Don't forget to put so far because there's more to come. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Why the negative traits somehow seem to be seen as feminine in a man? I think it's just negative traits without label. This is patriarchy speech. Okay. So in my opinion, if you act just like me, we're not going to get along, sir, ma'am. If that man is not doing the most and doing the same thing I'm already doing, it's not a match. You know what I'm saying? If he can't impress me, then why is he there? So I can say feminine or masculine, but a masculine and a feminine, I'm from Gen X, baby. I'm finna offend everybody up in here. Like them scary movies. Okay? I'm Gen X, I offend people. Get used to it. So if you're a masculine man, pay the tab. Don't complain. Don't argue with me. Know what you're doing. Okay? Do what you say. Don't procrastinate. That's back in the old days. That's what Gen X knows. Back in the day, man was doing what he had to do. Okay? These little girls these days eating too many chicken wings, getting them hormones are feminine. Okay? That's all they do is take feminine hormones through eating all them chicken wings. All that plastic, growing boobs and everything, they are feminine. Okay. They need to clean up their diet and clean up their mind as well. They need to stop arguing back and forth with women. They need to stop acting like they're the prize. They need to stop acting like you're supposed to go 50-50 with a grown able-bodied man in your presence. Okay. I'm talking about real masculinity. Thank you, Shira. Your advice saved me from Dustyville. I've been watching you since the beginning. Moved to the city now. Have a roster of potential. Okay. Of providers. Okay. You help me find the diamonds and throw out the trash. I know that's right. NYC Mistress Devi or Devi. Thank you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. These men are feminine and they're presenting as straight and they want you to be their boyfriend. And I'm not doing it. All right, y'all don't do it, baby. Tell them what you mean to me, what you say. If they can't be the masculine provider, tell them to get out of the way. Only the strong survive. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Hi, y'all. Hold on, somebody is texting me. I need to go grab my phone. I'm gonna give y'all a little video real quick. Let's see, I'll do a little short one. Yeah, here's a little short one. Broke and poor men, and rich men, and disabled men, and blind men, and deaf men. Old man, young man, deaf man, blind man, man with 1 foot cheeks, all of them. Homeless. You said older men are so ugly though, so is clocking in. That time clock is ugly to me. That traffic is ugly to me. Them low paychecks is ugly to me. Yep. Like most of them people at work are ugly. You're gonna have to look at 5 ugly people versus just one. How do you level up? You start looking like the woman you want to be. That's it. Just start acting, looking, talking, and thinking like the woman you want to be. That's pretty much it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Isn't that cute? Oh my gosh. Okay, so thank you, Miss Nia Leah. She's Cash App yesterday. Thank you, girl. And Miss Rachel sent me the Cash App today. But she said she posted a question, but I didn't see it. But thank you, Rachel. Unless I already answered it. Okay. You said I'm a X-Zennial, not Gen X. Yeah, I am. I'm Gen X, baby. Okay. Unless I'm on the cusp. Thank you. And another thing, y'all, look, come on. Y'all have to stop correct that you leaving your money on the table. All right? Stop being so politically correct that it's going to cost you instead of getting you some money. You need to draw the line somewhere when it comes to the money, okay? All right. What is this? Some scientific stuff. Let me read this. These feminine men are literally repelling our electromagnetic energies at the biological level. Only opposites attract, not two feminine energies. I know that's right, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle. It's on a scientific level, an electromagnetic level. They are repelling us. That's why so many women are just leaving men alone all the way. Because they're literally electromagnetically repelling us. Like, ugh, goodbye. You say, yes, the pheromones work. I know that's right. Simone 90s, you should definitely get some, y'all. Links in the description. Use my code Shira. Be mean and nasty to us, Shira. I'm about to go to the gym and I need this motivation. Okay, free agent girl. Sprinkle. Yeah, I have to tell y'all because y'all are too nice. A lot of people are so nice, they're afraid to hurt anybody's feelings. but still deal with a man that hurt their feelings on a daily basis. But y'all are afraid to hurt anybody's feelings. Y'all are afraid to offend anybody. If you're not offending nobody and hurting no feelings, you ain't alive. You understand me? You're just a robot doing what you're told and not even expressing your true nature. Do you understand what I'm telling y'all? Everyone should be able to express themselves and not hold back because some political correctness. I ain't even political, so I know I'm not going to be politically correct. Okay? You are recovering people pleasers. If they're not paying, why are you pleasing? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Y'all doing everything free, even being politically correct. Ain't nobody even paying you to be politically correct. You just doing it because somebody told you to. All right. He said, I don't care about men's feelings. You know, that's why Generation X is so strong, because everybody's feelings got hurt. They just got over it and got stronger. They didn't go in the corner and cry and look for closure. Or who to cancel. Y'all ask me why I'm so resilient, because back in the days, they did not care about your little feelings, darling. You either got through it and got over it and it made you stronger, or you had to get over it anyway. Okay? Nobody was there to hold your hand and counsel you and walk you through and, listen to your feelings. Nobody cared about stupid stuff like that, girl. Either you learned or you didn't. Okay? Either you learned your lesson or you repeated it. That's what we did back in the day. So that's why I need to tell y'all, just stop doing too much. Some of these questions that y'all ask me are hilarious because they were the norm back at the day. Oh, I caught this man watching corn. Okay, Saul Ann. All of them did it back then. They just had them on video. All right. They had little stores you can go buy them in. Remember that? Y'all remember the video store? And they had the little curtain and go to the little back room. You be trying to peek back there when you was a little kid. What's back there? You see the little XXXs on the little video things? You see the men trying to sneak in and out of there? Real quick, they be walking fast. Y'all don't know nothing about that, youngsters. Anyway, like, oh my gosh, I caught him watching. Girl, people used to make a whole trip to go find that stuff. Have to sneak in and out of that back curtain in a video store. Rent it. Be on record renting it. Have to turn it back in on time, rewound. Okay, what y'all talking about? They can click a button and see something real quick and be done. Girl, if they gonna put that much effort in back in the old days to go see something, you know they ain't finna stop clicking on stuff these days when it's just one click. Okay? If they reached in their pocket, bought a membership card with their name on it, went and rented it behind the little curtain, rewinded it and brought it back on time, you think they finna not look at something that just you can press with a button? Girl, y'all need to stop. You see? Like I said, they're going to watch whatever they want before, during, and after you. Yeah, you just get over it. They've been doing it forever. And putting more effort and energy into it way back then too. You say you crack it up? And you be judging the men that be coming out, you be looking at them up and down like, you nasty. So-and-so. They be trying to get in and get out real quick. walking real fast. It was hilarious. Anyway, you said while they do that, build your shopping list. Exactly, girl. You can get online too. Just be shopping instead of doing what they do. Just be shopping. You said, and the wives did not care. They would just say their father is busy. That means they leave him alone. Okay. Good. He doing something. I'm glad he found a hobby. Goodbye. Okay. The man will buy you anything you ask for, but we won't give me no cash. What's up with that? Um, Tell him to go take you to the ATM. That's what you want. He says, what do you want? Take me to the ATM. That's what I want. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Tell him to send you gift cards. You could use that as cash. You said they put the videos in a black plastic bag for privacy. Yep. They got the little black bag. So yeah, y'all need to grow up. They've been doing this since forever. Okay. Y'all remember on that movie, The Color Purple, when they was looking for Miss Seeley's letters? And they was going through all the Mr. stuff and they found some nude pictures. They've been doing it way back then. They gonna do it before, during you, and after you. And Suge got mad. She go, that don't look like me. That don't look nothing like me. She got mad and kept looking through the stuff anyway. Why? Because men are men. Okay. Some of y'all remember the scene in the movie. I know y'all do. Y'all are reliving it right now in your mind. Your man is a provider, but when you ask him something like dresses and jewelry, he just irritates me saying no again. And then when I finally done with it, when I say I don't want, he brings it. So start saying you don't want it the first time he say no. You start feeling bad. It's called guilt. Mm. What's the best way to say he is not sure with me? Huh? I don't even know what you're asking. You said it's my favorite color, purple. No, I was referring to a movie, darling. The movie. The Color Purple. It's a book first, but it's a movie too. The original movie with Whoopi and Oprah. You said the unattractive men should be thanking Shera because now they have a chance with a woman who takes care of herself and lets him be the masculine. That's right. Y'all well. All right. He enjoys the attention when you're begging. Oh, that's true. You begging for dresses and stuff. That's why you don't beg. You fill up a cart, you wait till he do something wrong, and then you get him to pay. That way you ain't got to beg, girl. See? Y'all just wait around because you know they're gonna mess up eventually. You know they're gonna make you mad, and if they don't, make sure act like they made you mad. Just pull out that cart on your phone. When he try to get your forgiveness, get you to talk to him, pull up the cart. You don't never have to beg again because they're gonna know what they gotta do. Pay for the forgiveness. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said what? What? Oh, have the links ready. Yep. Your notes section on your phone, have all them links. Just link, 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 link. When he act up, copy, paste, send. Okay. Have all the links in your notes section. Have links under if you mess up big, if you mess up medium, if you mess up small, you know what links to send. Okay. Okay. Because some of y'all just don't know what to do. Y'all just want words of fake words and lies of forgiveness. They gotta pay. Your man is a provider, but when you ask him for something, okay, I already read this. I told you. But at least you're getting it. What if you feel anxious all the time and stressed and nervous? Stop drinking coffee, stop drinking caffeine, and stop gossiping and listening to gossip. I was talking the other day, and they say listening to negative information or gossip also leads to anxiety and stress and PTSD, as well as drinking too much coffee or being around negative people in general. Okay. So get around some more positive people that have a better outlook in life. They will influence you and keep you in moving into the right direction. And you won't be so anxious about a lot of stuff. Okay. You'll be more calm and secure because you see that there's no limits and you can pretty much do what you want. Okay. When you see things that you can actually achieve and accomplish and do because other people are doing it right in your face and it makes it look very easy, it becomes more of a reality than you sitting in the back thinking you can't do something, or a lot of negative energy and negative people around you talking bad. That's going to cause you anxiety because it literally produces cortisol in your body, which creates stress. So if you're around a bunch of negative people, they're causing that. It's them. Okay. You're around a bunch of negative talkers, they're causing that. If you're doing the negative talking about people, you're causing that to yourself. Okay. So just look it up. Negative information, negative talks, negative things cause a lot of chemicals in your body to overproduce, causing you stress, causing you anxiety. So that's why I literally just stay unbothered and just be chilling, because it also ages you prematurely. So find the negativity in your life and replace it with something positive. Okay. Whether it's people, information you're consuming, things you're taking part of, all those things. You said this is why you avoid the news? Yep. I avoid anything that's negative that creates cortisol and premature aging. I don't, self-preservation, self-care, put yourself as a priority. It includes all of the above. All right. Thank you. Surround yourself with more positivity, less negative people, less negative talk. Switch up your social media to only see things that you like and that cause joy instead of anxiety and stress. Okay. There. That's all you gotta do. Maybe more motivational things and less gossip and turmoil and, calamity. Hmm. You let him know, oh, you're about to pay this bill and I'm about to get this and that, and he just gives me the money because he don't want me to use my own money. That's right, man. Ricky Lake, I know that's right. Sprinkle. Hmm. You said it's part of every day, but it's your mindset that matters. Yes. If you can't do nothing about it, and if it don't pay you, then don't pay attention to it. If you can't do nothing about it and it doesn't pay you, stay unbothered. All right? There ain't nothing you can do about it. They ain't not paying, you ain't staying. How you look at it. So if you're surrounded by negative things, thinking about negative things, if that negative thing isn't going to pay you or make your life better, stop thinking about it. It's a waste of time. Okay. You said you need to protest the government. Da, da, da. Girl, they've been protesting since forever. Save your energy. Okay. Why men act obsessed but don't act? Because it's called love bombing. And you dumb and you fell for it. If they act obsessed, they'd be paid. If they really were obsessed, they would pay. They would give you money. They would send you gifts if they're really obsessed. If they're acting, keyword acting obsessed, they're acting. Okay. Ask anybody who has a man really, truly obsessed with her. Are they talking or are they doing? That man ain't obsessed. They're acting. It's called love bombing. That's why we do money bombing instead. No love bombing. It has no use. Okay. If you're already looking at a man as a liar, the only thing he can do is prove himself at that point. Do you understand? You should view all men as liars first, so they have to prove themselves to you. Okay? If you believe them all as honest, you'll fall for anything. Understand? They got to prove themselves. You can't believe anything they say. You can only believe their actions. So that's how y'all need to start approaching dating and men, because masculine men have no problem proving themselves. Everything they say and do lines up. You understand? What you need to do is prevent yourself from falling for the love bombers and the liars and the okie doke feminine type of men by only being impressed by actions and not words. So you don't flinch when they say something. You only pay attention when they do something worthy. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I'm going to take you shopping next week. What's your phone number? I'm going to do this. I'm going to act unimpressed. Be like, take your phone out. Start looking at shoes or clothes or whatever you want now. Start filling up your cart. And then when he's done with his future faking, he'll be like, well, why wait till then? Here's the cart if you want to pay. That ego will either let them pay, or their lack of funds and the fact that you didn't believe a word that came out of their mouth will shoo them away. Okay. They start talking about all this rigmarole. Just start filling up your little cart on the phone. Be distracted. Don't even be listening to him. It's like, He says, well, what are you doing? What's so interesting? Oh, I'm just shopping online, filling up a cart. Do you want to pay for it? And you over there sitting there telling me you gonna take me shopping and you got all this money. So prove it. Here's your chance. If you can't, I'm unimpressed. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Mm. And as soon as you like, that ego is what you need to mold. Because if you're sitting over there shopping online and he's talking about he's going to take you shopping and he's got money in cars and he can't pay for your cart right then and there, his words are just want, 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 want. You're not impressed. You would have been impressed if he said, let me pay for that. You would have been impressed, but he missed his opportunity. So now he just looks stupid, just continuing to talk. And you're unimpressed. You know what I'm saying? You're paying attention more to your shopping cart that he's not volunteering to pay for it. Then now you are his words. Okay. Hi, Shera. Hopeless to turn a man into a provider. Okay. Well, you're not supposed to turn a man into a provider. They're supposed to be a provider. Okay. You're not his mama. You don't need to finish raising him. You need to find one that's already providing or a provider. Okay. You can't do that. Like, why do y'all try to make these men into something that they are not? It's up to them to change. And usually, if you already accepted them as a non-provider, you're not the type of woman that they want to provide for anyway, because they've already accepted that you accept them as a non-provider, which means they don't want to be in their masculine in your presence. You know what I'm saying? So you have to understand that dynamic. It's very psychological. If you are with a man who is not a provider, and y'all are together, he's already accepted the fact that he does not have to provide with you and you'll still do what he needs you to do. So why should he start providing? And if he were to provide, would he choose you to provide for? That's what you got to ask yourself. All right. If the answer is yes, he would provide for you, then you just need to make him go provide by telling him you need more or he got to go. Okay. Usually, if they want you and they don't want no one else to have you, they'll get up and go make some money. If they'll replace you with any other pick-me-shit provider, they'll just go replace you. So it's up to them and it's up to you whether you want to risk that or not, because some pick-me-shits will not risk that. They will not risk losing their good dusty, trying to turn him into a provider. So it's up to you. Shera, I got judged by a man when I told him I'd take myself out to rich side of town. What to say? Well, maybe you should take me to the rich side of town and spend some money. If you can't, just say that. People treat you how you treat yourself. So you treating or not? All right. Judge him right back for being feminine. Sir, don't nobody want to hear your broke talk. Don't tell men your business. Exactly. Why are you telling him? Like, y'all just hear anything and want to repeat it to anybody. Just some things are best left unsaid. You said DL behavior. Yeah, don't tell people what you're doing. Don't tell people what you're doing. Just say, oh, I was on the other side of town. They don't know where you've been. Just say other side of town. You said they can't provide, they shouldn't date. I agree. Mm-hmm. Oh, he was a coworker. Okay. So you was talking to coworker. Girl, he don't count. Now you know he definitely can't afford you. Or any woman at that point. You said, is it pick me to start the question with how do I make a man? Yes. How do I make a man do this? How do I make a man do that? You can't make a man. They got to already be self-made. All right. There go the answer. He ain't self-made. You can't make him do nothing. His mama can't even make him do right. What makes you think you are? You think his mom wants you? You think his mom wants him walking around as a dusty? No, she don't. If his mama can't do it, what makes you think you can do it? You're just wasting time, man. You're just wasting time. Don't waste time on dust. Dusties will only change when they choose to change or when there's a woman they can't have and they really want her. She wants money. Do you understand? If you ain't her, he ain't finna do nothing but sit there and still let you pay 50-50 or the whole check. Because you ain't the one he would want to change for. You ain't the one he really wants. You ain't the one he gonna risk it all for and become a man and get up off the couch with the video games. You're not the one. So maybe there is no one. Maybe he don't even like himself. You know? Maybe he's just settling for any pick-me-shit that'll take care of him. Maybe. You never know. Okay, you're pregnant with a married provider. What? You told him I want to keep it, but he don't want me because he will have to pay up. Ooh, what should I do? I doubt he's getting divorced. Will keep the baby be done. Okay, girl. You finna ruin a whole household. Well, anyway, look, you're finna ruin that entire household. But that's up to you, girl. Your body, your baby. If you're gonna ruin that entire household, put them on child support. Sprinkle, sprinkle. File. It'll go straight to his wife's mailbox. She'll check the mail and see it. And either she'll file for divorce or he still got to pay no matter what, though. It's up to you, baby. The ball is in your court. Does he got money or is he broke? He got money or do his wife got money? You also got to understand that. Find out where the money come from. You said he did the ruining. Well, of course he did the ruining, but you're finna make it, you push it to the next level. But you know what? He stepped out. That's the consequence he got to pay. If you choose to keep that baby and file for child support, that's the consequence he got to pay. So do what you got to do, man. Okay. I like this 28-year-old. Okay, you like a 28-year-old. Oh, sorry. You like a 38-year-old man with 3 boys. I'm 28. He doesn't want to commit yet. We share a lot of interests, and he's very well off. Probably I'm catching feels. Yeah. Go date some other guy at the same time. Okay. Whenever you start getting too close and becoming a pick-me-show, you need to date another man at the same time. He don't need to know about it though. Okay. But you need to quickly start going out and getting a roster or dating somebody else. Why? Because look what you're getting ready to do. Look what you're getting ready to do. You're getting ready to turn into a pick-me-show to a man that don't want no commitment. You understand? So you're already in a situationship with a wealthy man with kids that don't want you as a committed partner. So the best thing you can do is just go out and start dating other people. You can still date him too, but keep him on a roster and keep another one on the roster. She has said several times you want him to co-sign how? Huh? Say has several businesses. Oh, it has several businesses. I want him to co-sign. On what, a loan? Oh, take him to the dealership, man. Get them all excited. Say, oh, I want you to come somewhere with me. I need help. I don't want to be taken advantage of. Then when it's time to put, to put the pen to the paper, it's like, oh my gosh, do you mind? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Do you mind co-signing him? Oh, the townhouse? Oh. Well, just ask them. I don't know why y'all are afraid to ask men stuff. They're not afraid to ask y'all for nothing. I would ask them straight up. You can't lose what you ain't got. Don't make a man do what? Filter those who don't. Quietly. Yeah. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Can't make them do nothing, but you can filter out the ones that definitely ain't gonna do nothing at all. That's true. So yes, I definitely feel like y'all should not be afraid to ask men for stuff. The reason why some of y'all are afraid is because you know they don't like you enough to say yes. And you don't want the reality check. How sure would you do what would you do feeling disrespected by someone that calls you an airhead? Honestly, I'm smart, so no one calls me airhead. But if they did, I really wouldn't care because that's just their opinion. Okay. You said Shira with the Birdman hands. Huh? Honestly, I really wouldn't care. Is he paying bills? Do you find it disrespectful to be called an airhead? Then stop talking about subjects that you know nothing about with that man. Okay. If he's older, of course he's going to know more than you. He's experienced life. If y'all are the same age and he deems himself smarter than you, tell him, if you're so smart, why aren't you making more money and giving it to me? If you're so smart, why aren't you making millions of dollars? So this airhead can go and do A, B, C, and D and come back with 3 times as much money as you. Sometimes they're just being evil and rude to you because they feel like you're going to take it. You need to learn how to have some snappy comebacks, darling. Yeah, learn some little snappy comebacks. I'm like, you know what? You obviously like airheads because you couldn't dare deal with anybody that's on your on a higher intelligence level. So you better be happy I'm here dealing with you. I do feel pretty stupid dealing with you. I feel pretty much like an airhead dealing with you. Okay, you're the type of a guy that don't like smart women. That's why you're here with me. I can open a book at any time. Who knows? Maybe I'm playing dumb. But if you like smart women, you'd be with one. But I sense you're the kind of man that don't like being outdone by women. That's what you need to tell them. Because if I was smart, I'd literally be smarter than you. That's what you need to tell them. And you wouldn't like that either. So you need to pick a struggle, sir. Okay, tell him to pick a struggle. Do he want somebody more intelligent or does he want an airhead? Because as soon as you start speaking intelligently in front of a man and outdoing him and correcting him and being smart on him, he don't like that either, man. He just likes you to be smart enough to know what the heck he's talking about in order to answer back and still let him seem smarter than you. Okay? That's all that men want. That's the only intelligence level that a man wants in a woman. Enough to know what they're talking about, to respond and stroke his ego. You understand? How did you learn to stop caring about people's opinions of you? Because they're not paying no bills, baby. If it don't make money, it don't make sense, and I don't care. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm about money. If you treat relationships like businesses, you're going to stay unbothered. You're not going to take things personal. Do you understand? If people's opinion matters, then they would be paying for me to take them. Okay. Do you understand? If their opinions matter, they would pay me to consider them, and they're not, so they don't matter. So if they're not paying you to consider their opinions, why are you considering them for free, darling? Why are you losing sleep over someone's opinions of you? They're not paying you. You said treat emotions like currency. Exactly. If it's not giving me no money, if it's not paying me, I'm not paying attention to it. You said he's a multimillionaire. We vacation together. He has a key to your home. His wife knows about us, but he's rich, so she doesn't mind. We take care of me as well. Oh, he take care of you as well. 3 to 7K a month. Okay, sounds like a deal to me. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You're the mistress. Girl, the mistresses be getting paid. Sounds like a good deal to me. Yeah, sprinkle, sprinkle. Someone says congrats. She said, girl, I'm in it to win it. Splendid Daddy took you thrift shopping. Feedback. Girl. Hey, he did what he could, baby. You said feedback. Girl, why are you asking us? Put him on the roster as Goodwill. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Save them in your contacts under Goodwill. All right. You said mistress is better than wife. No man in your house. Girl, yeah. She said mistress is better than wife. No man in her house. I'm laughing at that one. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said there's a Dusty in the chat. There always is some Dusty lingering around. You said call him secondhand daddy. Yeah. The Goodwill, the thrift dude, secondhand daddy. I gotta go in a few minutes. I got all my birthday gifts from you guys. Thank y'all so much. Somebody sent me a few items already. I'm gonna go check later on to see if there's more packages. Because I think they got sent to my old house. And so I redid the address on there to be sent. And so, yeah. So I have to go check my old house. It's just, my accidental mistake. But if your husband had a mistress he was spending that money on, would you ask for more? Of course I would ask for more. Duh. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to get more. Every time they mess up or do something you don't like, you're supposed to get something out of it, man. That's true. You said thrift daddy. Precious Naomi, you hope I got my packages. When did you send them? I'm gonna go check after I pick up my daughter. I'm gonna go and check and see if there's new packages at the house, and then I'll check tomorrow morning too. But I've already switched the address over. So if you sent anything already, it's probably gonna go to my old house, but I'm gonna go pick it up. And I already switched the address on there. So anybody that sends anything in the future is gonna come directly to me. Thank you, and Angelina Jackson Diaries, Sprinkle Sprinkle. Thank you for everything, Shira. I'm finally off the struggle bus. I know that's right, ma'am. Congratulations, Sprinkle Sprinkle. Wonderful. No more struggle. Everybody says, congratulations. Yeah. So you sent it February 26th. Okay, I'll go check today. I only got gifts from one person. Okay, and that person was Noble Mystic. So I'll check again this evening. How did you train your mind to focus on mental strength and power? I didn't want to focus it on dust or people that didn't like me enough to spend money on me. So I focused it on myself and what I wanted. And I made myself a priority. Okay. Don't put your mind and energy where it's not going to benefit you. That's what you need to do. What's your thoughts on Fresh and Fit? Oh, I don't watch that. I'm so sorry. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I watch stuff like Ancient Aliens. Like, I'm a nerd. I don't watch people that talk about stuff like I talk about. I'm a nerd, y'all. I watch Ancient Aliens. I watch like mysteries. I watch like fashion videos. Like, I watch stuff that interests me and make me think and ponder. You know what I mean? When I come on here, I give y'all advice. I give my opinions. I say what I say. But after that, I go and read regular books that have nothing to do with what I talk about. My entertainment and what's on my social media and subscriptions are totally different. It's more like geared towards my other channel. Scientific stuff, fashion stuff, makeup, Ancient Aliens. That's the stuff that I watch. So if it's not on those, algorithms, I'm not going to see it. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. What? Aliens are cute. Yeah, so yeah, like I don't watch podcasts at all. Those are in my algorithm. Recommended shipping Amazon wish list at a P.O. box to keep your address. Yeah. Thank you. You're so kind for letting me know that. I appreciate you. Yeah, I read that too. Appreciate you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Anyway, how are you? Anyway. It is hot. It's getting hot in Texas, y'all. Oh, hold on one second. Yeah. You said, did I already answer the baby question? You said, if he's rich, girl, have it. Oh, you know that's the answer. If you got money, have it, baby. You know that's always the answer. Right? If you got money, do it. All right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Let's see. All right, y'all, I do have to go, but I appreciate y'all. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Y'all check out all the links in the description bar. And thank you again so much for y'all sending me gifts. And also, I'll be on vacation next week, so hopefully I'll create a vlog and stuff. But I'll probably be here tomorrow too.